Hey, it's the 29th of September. I believe I've been saying October in some of the other posts. It's actually still September. My travel bag actually says Doha to Manchester on it. That's an old ticket. I'm actually not in the Middle East at the moment. I'm in my hometown of Chester, but I am heading to Manchester, going to a gig tonight, meeting some friends at the hotel there. We're going to go see Newfound Glory at the Academy. I have my ticket in hand. Super excited for that. So yeah, this is like my third one already, and I only started just under a week ago. I didn't intend for them to be this frequent. I'm sure they'll be a bit more spaced out in the future. It's just been a mega busy week. Last Saturday was the first one. I was just heading into Chester to make some work. They ended up turning up like 2 hours late, so I met some random people. If you ever meet me out, I will talk to anybody, and that always sounds negative, but yeah, I ended up meeting a guy who works for a social media company. They do like all the social side for companies who aren't too savvy with the internet. They've got like offices in London, America, yeah, out east as well, Bangkok, things like that. So we did the whole exchanging cards of things. I've been in touch through email with him. Seems to have just met lots of people. Sunday, because I do a site about Chester, somebody had been in touch with me over like Instagram or LinkedIn because I put some messages out asking for content. So someone from Cheshire Swing Cats got in touch saying that they'd contribute towards the blog, write a post, and obviously I'd promote it on Twitter and things like that. So yeah, they said they were going to do like a bit of a show at Hull Festival and like an hour dance lesson for an introduction. And said if you're free, come along. So obviously me being me, went along, and I think I'll actually join. And they meet on the Sundays. My Sundays are pretty open at the moment, so go along. I think they do like swing and Lindy Hop and things like that. So yeah, that was Sunday, and then obviously I've been at BYB, so you know all about that from the last post. The second day, actually, after I filmed, the morning after, it was a completely different vibe. There was a lot more people there, so rather than like speak to one business and then have a 2-minute break and another one come along, it was pretty much constant. I would be explaining the web shop to one lot of people, and there would already be 2 more businesses waiting behind, and it was just sort of adapting and picking up, and yeah, it was really, really good. Today, so I got in quite late last night, and then straight up I was going to an opening for a furniture store in Chester. They had invited me along. It was like a coffee morning for Macmillan, so I took some cakes along. Like the Lord Mayoress and things was there. She pulled up in a Bentley, so I got to have a quick chat with her as well. That was pretty cool. And it turned out like her chauffeur was my old scout leader. I used to be in like the Cubs and Scouts and things, so I haven't seen him in years. So we had a good catch up. But yeah, I just thought I'd make another post that was a little bit less about work, I guess, and a bit more personal. I've got my energy back because I have had a bit more sleep. I probably won't get a proper lie in now till Sunday, as I didn't upgrade for the late checkout in Manchester for tomorrow morning. I got a comment from one of my colleagues actually saying, you seem to wear a hat in every video. So yeah, I don't usually wear a snapback, but this is one from Vanuatu. When I went out to visit my brother, I figured as I'm going to go see a pop punk band, I'll get a snapback on. So yeah, a bit of product placement there. Vanuatu hat. I run a site called portvillaguide.com. I basically just bought the domain and put a few things up. I won't get around to doing much with it until probably next year, possibly 2 years. But for SEO, it's good to have the domain as long as possible. You probably noticed I'm actually wearing an everythingchester.co.uk t-shirt at the exhibition. Obviously the print and embroidery team were there, and they were doing demos, so it was like they were making shirts for other people and they were getting all fancy designs, and they were like, do you want one? I thought I may as well take advantage of this opportunity and just get the Everything Chester on there. So yeah, had that on when I met the Lord Mayor today as well, for when we were papped and photos were taken, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, so the next installment, I promise I won't wear a hat. I guess it's like a hangover from my OCD days and having OCD, so I'm obviously not 100% cured after all those years and all that money for therapy. But yeah, cool. I think the train's due in like the next 5 minutes, so I better head over to platform 4A. Okay, see you later.